Hello, I'm here at my co-working to submit the midterm progress report. And first of all, I would like to address this to my future self. I think that is good to record all my experience and what I have been passing through here. First of all, the internship environment that I am today against my home base environment is very different in general. I think that here I have less responsibilities. I think that in general people expect less from an intern here in Europe, here in Germany, than there in Brazil. When I was working there as an intern, I had a lot of pressure, a lot of tasks to do, a lot of things that I had to do exactly right. And here, I think that besides the fact that it's not in my area, things are more like are less restrict than it was there in my previous job. Um, and I think that this is good. This is good. This gave me some more confidence to express my ideas. This makes me more relaxed in some way or another. So I really like this, and this is one thing that surprised me in my experience. Before we arrived here, we had the idea that the Germans and the German market in general was so restrict. You have to be always right. You have to always follow a specific process without mistakes. And I'm not feeling this here at CIC Berlin. I think that here um, we have spaces, we have space for ideas, we have spaces to put my insights, to put my all that I think in the process. Like I'm working in a company that hosts weekly events, and in some events, I had some insights. So we could talk about migration, we could talk about sports, and people were very receptive to my ideas here, to what I'm trying to think, having they see that I have expertise in this area, and it could be interesting to have a view from someone who is not from specifically the public relations or the events field, which is not my field. So this is really surprised. Um, And I think that what I would tell someone entering this environment is to be creative and to be brave, and you don't need to have fear to speak in another language, to try to put your ideas, to meet new people. Of course that sometimes we have some bad experiences interacting with people, giving our ideas, but the majority of the situations are good. And if you are brave enough to talk, to change ideas, you will have a lot of good experiences. Of course that we have bad experiences as well, but this is part of the process. So if I could tell this to myself or to another person who will enter in this environment, I would definitely say be brave. You can expose yourself in all the ways, and the experiences are not going to be good 100% of the times, but they certainly will be good in some times. So I would definitely say that. And I would say in this part of miscommunication, sometimes when we are, because of the fact that we are in an international environment, and everyone speaks the same language, but sometimes we have some miscommunications, especially being from another area. So there is some vocabulary from events, for example, that I'm not used to in English, especially. So I would say that this was a problem in the first 2 weeks, but now I'm getting used to it. So is this. And at the end, I would tell for my past self that things are going to be right. Before I arrived, I was a little bit anxious about everything, about Germany, about the English in a work environment, not being an English native speaker. And I think that not all the experiences are going to be good, but the majority of them are going to be good. So this is a thing that I would say to my past self, like try, expose yourself, um, talk, talk with people, do networking, and you will be judged. People will judge you, but it doesn't matter at the end, you know. So, and one person that you meet can change your life. So expose yourself. That's a thing that I would say to myself. So it's this.